Now, let us review the things that we have learned from the video. Okay, so let's start here with 1/7 plus 4/7. So, since we have here the same denominator, so all we have to do is just to copy 7 and add 1 plus 4. So our answer for this one is 1 plus 4 is 5, and then just copy the 7. Okay, the answer is 5/7. Okay, now let's proceed with this one. Okay, so 4/5 minus 1/5. Now, since we still have the same denominator 5, so just copy the denominator 5 and subtract our numerator. 4 minus 1 is equal to 3, and then just copy the 5. So for this one, the answer is 3/5. Let's proceed. Okay, still we have the same denominator 3, so just copy 3 as the denominator of our answer, and then add 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. So for this one, the answer is 7/3, but notice that we need to simplify 7/3 because 7/3 is an example of an improper fraction. Okay, so to change this improper fraction, all we have to do is just to divide 7 divided by 3. Okay, and the answer for this one is 2 1/3. Okay, now let's proceed to the next one. For this one, we have the similar fraction, or we have different denominator. If we have different denominator, first thing that we need to put in our mind that we need to find their LCD. Okay, so what do you think the LCD of 7 and 5? Do you have something in mind now, grade 6? Very good. The answer, or the LCD for 7 and 5 is 35. Okay, since we already find their least common denominator, the next thing that we're going to find out is their numerator. What will be the numerator for 5/7? Okay, to find out, all we have to do is just to divide 35 divided by 7. The answer is 5. And 5, we're going to multiply it to our denominator. 5 times 5. So the answer for this one is 25. Same with our second fraction. 35 divided by 5 is 7. 7 times 3, the answer is 21. Okay, so just remember the process, grade 6. 35 divide 7 times 5. That is 25. 35 divided by 5 times 3. The answer is 21. Okay, now since they are now like fraction, we can now add them. So just copy the denominator 35 and then add 25 plus 21. So the answer for this one is 46/35. Okay, so again, we need to simplify 46/35 because it is an improper fraction. We're going to change this one into a mixed number by dividing 46 divided by 35. And for our final answer, we have here 1 and 11/35. Okay, so that is how we add and subtract fractions with similar or the similar denominator. Okay, now let's continue our lesson about subtraction of the similar fraction. Okay, now as what I've said from the video, if we have different denominators, we need to find first their LCD. So what is the LCD for 9 and 6? Do you have something in mind now, grade 6? Okay, so the LCD for 9 and 6 is... Okay, that is 36. Okay, now, since we already find 36, let's find why we have 32 here. Okay, The answer for that one is we divide 36 divided by 9 times it to 8. Okay, that's why it became 32. Next, how about for our second fraction? So we still have 36 as their LCD. 36 divided by 6. The answer is 6. 6 times 5. The answer here is 30. Okay, so this time, since they are now similar fraction, we could now subtract them. Okay, so just copy the denominator 36 and subtract 32 minus 30. The answer here is 2. Okay, so 2 over 36, or we can simplify 2 over 36 by dividing them into 2. Okay, what number can divide 2 and 36? The answer is 2. So, I divide this one. 2 divided by 2. The answer is 1. 36 divided by 2. The answer is 18. Always remember, grade 6, that if our answer can still be simplified, if our answer can still be reduced into lowest term, we need to simplify it. Okay, so for this one, our final answer is 1 over 18. Okay, now let's have the other one. This is subtraction of mixed number by a fraction. Okay, now notice that in our problem here, we have the same denominator. So since we have the same denominator, just copy 6 as their denominator. Now there is nothing that we're going to subtract to 6, our whole number 6, so just copy 6. And then after that one, just subtract 5 by 1. So 5 minus 1, the answer is 4. So for our answer, it is 4 and 6, 6 and 4, 6. Okay, so again, copy 6, just copy 6, and then 5 minus 1, the answer here is 4. Okay, but look at the fraction part here, grade 6. The fraction part here is 4, 6. Can we still simplify 4, 6? Is there a number that can divide 4 and 6? The answer here is yes. Okay, 4 and 6 can still be divided by 2. So we can still simplify this one. So 4 divided by 2, the answer is 2. And 6 divided by 2, the answer is 3. Then just copy our whole number. So for the final answer for this one is 6 and 2/3. Okay, so do not forget to simplify the fraction part. But if the fraction part cannot be simplified, then that will be our final answer. Okay, now this time let us continue subtraction of mixed number. Okay, so in subtraction of mixed number, all we have to do is just to subtract. Okay, since we have the same denominator here, just copy 5 as their denominator. 6 minus 3, the answer here is 3. And 4 minus 1, the answer here is 3. So for our answer, 3 and 3/5. Can we still simplify 3/5? Is there a number that can divide 3 and 5? The answer is no. Why? Because 3 and 5 are already prime numbers and there is no number that can divide both of them. So this will be now our final answer, 3 and 3/5. Okay, how about this one? 7 and 1, 6 minus 3 and 5, 6. Now, since we still have the same denominator, okay, we can just copy this one and subtract our whole number, but we have a problem for this fraction. We cannot subtract 1 by, or we cannot subtract 5 into 1 because 1 is smaller than 5. Okay, Do you get it, grade 6? For this fraction, we cannot do the process that what we did here a while ago, wherein we just subtract 4 by 1. But for this one, we cannot subtract 5 into 1 because 1 is lesser than 5. So in this problem, we need to change our mixed number into an improper fraction. Can you still, or do you still know how to convert mixed number into improper fraction? It's just very easy. All we have to do is just to multiply 6 times 7 and then add our numerator. Okay, now let us change this mixed number into improper fraction. So 6 times 7 plus 1. The answer here is 43. Okay, 6 times 7, that is 42, plus 1, that is 43. Okay, just copy the denominator, 6. For the second mixed number, 6 times 3, the answer here is 6 times 3, the answer is 6, 12, 18. 18 plus 5, the answer here is 23. Okay, now since we are now like fractions, we can now subtract them. Just copy the denominator 6 and subtract 43 minus 23. So for the answer here, okay, so we have 20 over 6. But our answer here is still in improper fraction. Okay, since our answer is in improper fraction, we need to change this one into what? Very good. We need to change this one into a mixed number. So just divide 20 divided by 6. So for our answer, we have 3 and 2, 6. Is this will be our final answer? I think not yet. Why? Because 2 over 6 can still be reduced into lowest term. Okay, what number can divide 2 and 6? Very good. The number that can divide 2 and 6 is 2. So let us divide this one by 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 6 divided by 2, 3. And then just copy your whole number, 3. So for our final answer, we have 3 and 1/3. Okay, so that's it, grade 6. Always remember that if we cannot subtract, okay, our numerator, we really need to change this one into improper fraction. Okay, anyways, if we're going to change this one into improper fraction, still we will get the same answer. Okay, so that is the other method of subtracting mixed number. That is through changing into improper fraction.